James Clear's Atomic Habits is a comprehensive guide to understanding how small, consistent changes can lead to remarkable results over time. The book delves into the science of habit formation and provides practical strategies to build good habits, break bad ones, and create a system for continuous improvement. Key themes and principles. 1. The power of atomic habits. The core idea of the book is that small, incremental changes, what Clear calls atomic habits, compound over time to create significant long-term transformations. Rather than focusing on grand resolutions or dramatic life overhauls, the book emphasizes the importance of making tiny improvements consistently. Even a 1% improvement each day can lead to exponential growth in the long run. 2. Identity-based habits. Focus on who you want to become. Most people focus on outcomes. For example, losing weight, making more money, or processes. For example, following a diet, working hard. However, Clear argues that the most effective way to create lasting change is to focus on identity, the person you wish to become. For example, instead of setting a goal to read more books, one should focus on becoming a reader. When habits align with identity, they become more sustainable. 3. The habit loop. How habits work. Clear explains that habits follow a 4-step loop. 1. Cue. A trigger that initiates the habit. For example, seeing a cookie. 2. Craving. The desire or motivation to act. For example, wanting the cookie for a sugar boost. 3. Response. The actual behavior or action, for example, eating the cookie. 4. Reward. The benefit you gain, which reinforces the habit. For example, a satisfied sweet tooth. To build good habits, one must optimize this loop to make good behaviors easy and appealing. To break bad habits, one must disrupt the loop to make bad behaviors unattractive and difficult. 4. The 4 laws of behavior change. Clear presents 4 fundamental laws that make or break habits. A. How to build good habits. 1. Make it obvious. Q. Design your environment to make good habits visible. For example, placing a book on your pillow to remind yourself to read at night. 2. Make it attractive. Craving. Use temptation bundling. Pairing something enjoyable with a habit. For example, listening to your favorite podcast while working out. 3. Make it easy response. Reduce friction by making habits simple to start. For example, doing just one push-up instead of a full workout at first. 4. Make it satisfying. Reward. Reinforce the habit with positive feedback. For example, tracking your progress in a habit tracker. B. How to break bad habits. 1. Make it invisible. Remove triggers that prompt the habit. For example, keeping junk food out of sight. 2. Make it unattractive. Reframe how you think about the habit. For example, focusing on the negative health effects of smoking. 3. Make it difficult. Increase friction so the habit requires more effort. For example, deleting social media apps from your phone. 4. Make it unsatisfying. Use accountability and consequences. For example, having a friend check on your progress. 5. Environment design. Shape your surroundings for success. Clear emphasizes that environment plays a crucial role in habit formation. Instead of relying solely on motivation and willpower, one should design their surroundings to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. For instance, keeping healthy snacks within reach or placing a water bottle on your desk can encourage better habits. 6. Habit stacking. Using existing habits to create new ones. A simple yet effective method to build new habits is habit stacking, which involves attaching a new habit to an existing one. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 1 minute. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for. By linking a new habit to an existing routine, the new behavior becomes easier to adopt. 7. The 2-minute rule. Start small to overcome resistance. Clear suggests that when starting a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. This helps overcome inertia and makes it easier to stick with the habit. For example, instead of aiming to run 5 miles, start by putting on your running shoes. Instead of reading 50 pages, start by reading 1 sentence. Once the habit starts, it often naturally progresses to something bigger. 8. The importance of tracking and accountability. Keeping track of habits using a simple journal or app can reinforce progress. The never break the chain technique, where you try not to miss 2 days in a row, helps maintain consistency. Additionally, having an accountability partner or public commitment can increase the likelihood of sticking to a habit. 9. The plateau of latent potential. Trust the process. One of the biggest challenges in habit formation is that results are often not immediately visible. People tend to quit because they don't see quick progress. Clear explains that habits work like an ice cube melting. You may not notice change until a critical point is reached. Staying consistent even when progress seems slow is key to long-term success. 10. The Goldilocks rule. Stay in the zone of optimal difficulty. To maintain motivation, habits should not be too easy, boring, or too hard, frustrating. The ideal challenge level is just beyond your current ability, hard enough to be engaging but achievable enough to prevent discouragement. Final takeaways. Tiny changes led to massive results over time. Identity shifts drive lasting habit formation. Systems are more important than goals. The environment greatly influences behavior. Small wins and consistency are key to success. Conclusion. Atomic Habits provides a clear, science-backed framework for building better habits and eliminating bad ones. By applying its principles, anyone can create a life of continuous improvement through small but powerful actions. Thank you for watching.